Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is KarQ. Welcome to the KarKives, the KarQ archives, where I do gameplay reviews, gameplay uploads, variety content, just whatever I want on the second channel, but everything is live, twitch.tv/KarQ. Come on over if you want the VOD review, 50,000 points, 55,000 maybe after inflation in the new year, depending on when you watch this. Earn the points by coming to the stream and hanging out. Today we got some gameplay submitted by TurboSonOW, some Zenyatta. Also, there's a new update to the replay right now, just for the new viewers who are going to be watching this later on. There's a now scoreboard added. It was done in the workshop, and it looks like Blizzard actually implemented the workshop coding into the live replay function. First row you'll see on the scoreboard is going to be damage done. The second row will be that hero's specific stat that's important. So I think the second number for Orisa and Sigma will be damage blocked. For Echo and Ashe, it'll be damage received or damage taken. And then for this, for Bap and Zen, will be the damage healed, or the amount of healing they've done. And then the third number will be kills, the last number will be deaths. All right. So some Zenyatta gameplay here. Or maybe it is damage done. Or, wait, yeah. Oh, it's damage taken on the tanks too? Never mind, maybe it's not shield block. I take it back, it's not damage blocked, it's just damage received. So now you know who's actually feeding. Yeah, so if the second number is damage received, then yeah, now you can tell who's actually feeding based on this. Baptiste has healed 1,000 already. All right, but anyways, so far so good. You're just charging. If you're gonna play back here, ooh, and she's healed just in time, just enough to juice up, charge some secondary fires. Okay, so the thing about Zenyatta here is it's very reliant on the tanks. You have to kind of just poke around this corner for a bit. You have one option. You poke here for a bit. You don't want to stand in here too long. Number two is you actually play wide here and go for a pick. Play out this mini and just charge some secondary fires. That usually only works if your team is fighting around here. Third option is if you're with your team, you can actually sneak underneath and play underneath gas station. Fourth option would be to just come with your tanks here and then shoot from down here. But I actually like this spot the least for Zenyatta. The best possible option is once you have the advantage, you actually want to come up here and play behind this little rock. This is like the best case scenario. If you can secure this with somebody on your team watching this, you're good. Playing here alone kind of risky because literally it just takes one enemy to come up and push you off. But it seems like you guys are actually down some players right now, so you're going to have to back up. Good secondary fires though. Play behind the shield for now while you wait for your team. Some cheeky secondary fires. You know what? I dig it. The enemy team is just kind of killing your team on cooldown. You honestly can't do much right now. Okay. You're gonna have to back up. Discord 1. Fire, fire. All you're doing is gonna build Transcendence right now. Strafe a little bit here as you go. Okay, you almost have it. Your team's kind of getting rolled here.
A temporary setback.
Okay, maybe the last two numbers are definitely not kills and deaths, because it should be updated by now. Okay, they have a window. You guys are already down one before the team fight starts every time. I think you're going to have to coordinate with your Baptiste on what to use. Okay, if you pop your Transcendence early like this, you better hope your guy has lamp. Nice, you actually got some kills here. You kill this guy. You can run behind him here. Kill his ass. You typically don't want to melee unless they're about to die, because then it cuts your APM quite a bit. According to Elohel Workshop.
According to the Elohel Workshop website, the stats are as follows: deeps and tanks, damage done, damage taken,
done, damage taken,
used, deaths supports, damage done, healing done, ultimates used, deaths.
For DPS and tanks, damage done, damage taken, ultimates used, and then your deaths. Okay. And then for supports, it would be damage done, healing done, ultimates used, and deaths. Okay. Got it. So right here, as this guy is still full health, there's no reason to kick right now at all. Just keep shooting him. Stop kicking. You see, every time you kick, you kind of like waste. When you kick, you're locked in the animation and you can't fire an orb until the kick finishes. So you're kind of like slowing down your DPS. You just kind of do it to finish him off. Red Armadilla, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Yeet, 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 yeet. Thank you, Noctar, for the info, by the way. Okay, this is good. Trying to jump up here. This is fine. Sometimes I do this too for some early... Okay, at this point, just... Okay, the last chance is jump here. Jump here, right here, right here. This is easier to land. Right here, right here. Okay, so you're actually in the worst possible spot, in my opinion, for where Zen could be playing. Option number 1 was to get up on the gas station early and poke up here, pressure them here. Once you notice this pressure's gone, you have a really good angle to shoot them down here. They probably, because from their perspective, all they see is half your body. It's kind of called like head boxing or headbox glitching in a lot of games, even though it's not really glitching. Headbox abusing. This is option number 1. Option number 2 was as the payload is coming, just hop on here. You see where your Bap and Ash are playing, how they're doing that? You can play up on this rock. Since these guys are going to take the first clash of enemies here, you're actually pretty safe in this spot to just literally Discord and shoot people from here. You have no damage drop off of Zen. This is the next best option. Here or here. This one just puts you in range of everybody else to kill you, in my opinion. I don't like this one at all. Because you limit your sightline so only the enemy, you're more vulnerable to being hit, and you don't have vision of these 2 guys who might need a Harmony Orb, and you can't Harmony Orb anybody up here. And this Sigma just looks down and shoots you here. If you were up here, you could have shot that Sigma down and make him be like, oh shit, I can't push this far. Then he plays further back. You just have better vision here compared to here. Like, best option would be to start here, force them down. If they're pushing, then you can back off and then reposition up here, as an example, right? Oh, that's you, Bomb, on the other team? See, and then you just died here. So, it's a big positional error, in my opinion. I think the biggest tip for a lot of Zen players is in between each team fight, think about where you can move. Honestly, this goes for DPSs as well, and supports. Tanks usually stay on the cart and play there. Some off tanks should take off angles. Certain DPSs should be flanking and taking cheeky side crossfire angles as well after winning team fights, but importantly for Zen, since you aren't very self-sufficient and you need help if you get jumped, you want to be in a position where you can maximize your range, poke discorded DPS while not taking too much from the enemy. Even if you don't hit anybody, if that position itself forces them out, that's good enough for me. Alright. Cheeky, I'm okay with this so far. Just looking for random 5-orb picks. Keep doing it though. Charge. Okay, right now, you should back up here. Because I think you clone them. Maybe not. What the fuck is happening to this guy? Holy fuck. I take it back. Your Sigma has position here, so this is okay, but then you're kind of vulnerable to anybody sneaking around back here. What I typically do on Zen here is I'd actually retreat behind this rock until I know it's safe to move up. Then I'd move in here and pop out and shoot from here. I think playing here is kind of risky. If for some reason this Echo loses control, all the enemy has to do is walk up here and you're actually dead instantly, because this is a very open, subpar spot for Zen to be in at that stage. But as long as you adapt and recognize it, maybe you saw the Echo there, so you're like, okay, Echo clone Sigma, like this is fine for the time being, but just be wary of that. Because they were there, but your Sig cloned, or your Echo cloned enough. You do have 2 kills now, so get that Discord. Firing, 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 firing. Try not to get hit by stuff, and then boom, they actually did get behind you because you're in the open here. So imagine if you were up here, you might be able to catch the Echo before she flew over your head. Then you get to Discord her and pressure her out. Or if you were hiding in here, you wouldn't be in Echo's beam range, although the payload would have blocked your line of sight. I think I prefer going like sequentially as a Zenyatta, is like, okay, this block here, until we have control, then I'll slowly, progressively move up, but starting here would have been a bit better, I think, in my opinion.
The outcome is not your day.
Okay, good orb. Orbing your Echo is probably one of the best things you could do. On a Zen Bap comp, your Echo can't really be reliably healed by your Baptiste. Just it's hard to hit, so keep that orb on. Good. We might have to pop Transcendence here. Okay. A little late, but right idea. A little cheeky on the post position here, but a little too cheeky for my liking. It's pretty alpha, but it only works. I would do that if that person you transcended earlier didn't die. I was gonna say as soon as that ult came out, you might want to pop Transcendence, but they melted so fast. You're already down to 6v5 or 5v6 immediately, so if you're gonna transcend like that, you go for it. You start kiting now. You lost 2. You look at the kill feed. You lost 2, and you just jump out, back up these stairs, and just concede. Ooh, I don't know if we should have bongoed there at all. That's tough. You guys wasted a lot of ults there. All right, wait for the next push. This is good. You're playing behind the Orisa shield. Try to shoot the Echo almost. I'll try to shoot this first Orisa here. Discorder. Oh, there's a shield in the way, I guess. God, the red and the blue is confusing me because I forgot your red team and I saw like a blue shield. I thought that was your friendly shield, but it might have been the enemy shield.
Hello. Hi.
Read Wilbo's message? Sorry, I might have missed it. What happened?
Hey there.
Nice shots there. Actually leading the bullets or the orbs, building a lot of ult charge. If you're gonna be on your own here and you already kind of came out in an awkward spot, yeah, your team is just getting. Honestly, you just full commit on the flank here. But it's already tough. You're already down 1 to begin with. I would say you full commit there if you have the Transcendence to kind of pull attention away, then you transcend out. But I was gonna say, if you're already here, I don't like coming out here as a side angle unless you have Transcendence and you can do some really cheeky shit. It's like a solo queue strategy. If it looks like you guys are playing in a scrim, I probably wouldn't do this. But in solo queue, listen, if I were in your shoes right here and I already came out in this spot, I'm like, fuck it. Take matters into my own hand. We're already down 1. It's the final fight. This is where I'd flank and try to like kill someone. This Widow looks juicy. Hey, go for the kill. Instead of coming down in here, because now you lock yourself in a closed room. If anything, when the Transcendence came out, you maybe pop out behind the shield, or you pop out and retreat here.
KarQ, I had a nightmare about you last night. Can you promise me that you won't break into my house at 4 AM and scream 1 tip for every hero while summoning 10 bastions to mow down my desk and steal my sandals?
The fuck? That's one hell of a nightmare. The spawning the bastions part, but me showing up at 4 AM should be less of a nightmare and more of a, ooh. Don't mind if I do. Thanks for the 100 bits, Archie. Red Armadillo, thank you again for the 2 months, sorry. The whole red team is watching, that's the pressure you have on this VOD. Ooh, hello red team. Is this an Elo Hell scrim? Because Bomb said he's on the team, and I think Bomb plays in Elo Hell Pugs, or scrims, or whatever.
There's something to worry about.
Hello.
As Dr. Liao always
Hello.
Boy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Get behind the barrier. Stop the payload.
Okay, throw the orb on the Echo before things begin. Reorb. Where's your Echo? Remember, you have to hook up the Echo as hard as you can here. Ooh, this is a dry peek. Ooh, that is ballsy. Nice. 2 HP and a dream. Just don't forget about your Echo. One of the most important things in the Baptise Zen with an Echo is your orb stays on Echo as long as you possibly can. If you notice your orb's gone, and she's like breaks LOS and doesn't have it again, just reorb it. And then jiggle peek LOS to make sure it stays. Right now, you should be orbiting her. She flew up in front of you. Right there. Enable your Echo. Oh, it's still not on her. Your Echo has to play defensively until it's there. Where is the Echo? Wait, where Where the hell? Unless the Echo flew in their backline already. Oh, they're in the cave. Okay, you would have broken the orb anyways. And they're fighting alone here. But just consciously, wherever possible, definitely try to look. Despite, even though you would have lost the orb, I want to see you looking and checking. Look around us then. Your awareness is a key factor. You have a good BAP window here. You get some double damage. You're going to win this fight. You can get a little cheeky and push out. And collect any finished kills.
Hello. Lifting off.
This is fine. Look for your Echo right now. The orb is on Ashe. Oh, now you see her. Okay. Watch out for the window. Oh, nice. Orbs. You might have to pop trance unless you can coordinate it with your Baptiste for the lamp. You have 3 HP right now. Oh. So I'm not sure what the comms were like, but as long as you guys coordinated, one person lamps, one doesn't, then sure. But hey, you guys live though. So fuck it. Just showing, what are we doing? I'm doing a VOD review early in the stream, and then I'm gonna play ranked. Ooh, what a shot by Mandem. That's Toronto slang. Or it's slang. Mandems. Any Toronto peeps?
The outcome is not preordained.
How y'all doing?
Cease your resistance.
Hi.
60 seconds.
Hi.
The Mandems got him. Hey. Alright. Looks like you guys are gonna concede this. That's fine. Okay, where in the GTA? You've never heard of Mandem, Nana, or what? The Mandems. Gonna go get some sushi with the Mandems, you know? You said drink water? Yeah, sorry. Okay, so you're just gonna poke for a bit. Find your Echo again. Is your Echo's flying in front of you? Okay, that's the biggest takeaway right now, is the importance of that orb on your Echo. Good transcendence there, because you saw the CC resistance and the rock coming. Good reaction there. Careful frontlining here. I'm just making the Mandem reference because their widow's called Mandem. Okay, so you want to poke for transcendence. Good orb firing here.
Enemy radar contact.
Alright, nice. Use that double damage. Nice shots. They also have double damage though. Did your BAP lamp on the right or no? If your BAP lamped right here during that engagement, you guys could have fought that really well. I wonder if they did or not. They said, you said the whole red team's watching, right? I'm about to judge ADHD baby girl right now for this lamp. I like the window engagement. Okay. Good. Once you see that window, you hit the lamp right now. So this lamp was easily breakable because it was dropped in front. Yeah, that lamp went down so fast. I couldn't even see it. If this is where BAP, if the lamp was here, you guys win this so easily because they got nowhere to go unless their Baptiste lamps this corner, but they didn't. Lamp placement's so important on BAP, especially in mirrored window engagements like this. That's unfortunate. Sorry you tried, ADHD girl. That's okay. But now you know. If you ever see a Baptiste window and you're in open line of sight, you can't miss it. Just saying. For the future. You'll get it though. Oh my god, they added more added a lot more features here.
Not preordained.
Oh, the Mandem is from Brit? Oh, I didn't even know it was British slang. Pog. Yeah, Toronto slang just takes it from a bunch of other different areas. Nice cheeky sightline here. You gotta yeet the lamp out of line of sight here. As you're shooting here, keep strafing though. You're doing it now, but you're standing still for a bit. Good orb here. Orb your secondary healer. Orb your Baptiste, and definitely orb your Echo here. Damn, you're farming them here, but they have a good lamp there, and they're actually winning this. Honestly, you did all you could here. You're shooting them for free. They just had a Sig ult, which kind of ripped them apart. Once you get your Transcendence... Oh no, that's tough. That's the value of the lamp. I think their Baptiste had a good lamp in there while Sigma was eating. They just survived forever. That was tough though. You built the Transcendence. That was good damage. They weren't able to shoot you from there, so that was good. So you went down to the touch, and then you ended off in an awkward spot. This is good though. They stopped. You got him. You got him. Kill him. Alright. Ooh, they forgot about you. Wait, you win this. Holy shit. Good win. Okay, let's unpack this final fight though. This is the last part of the VOD here. Okay, so somebody needs to touch. They cloned. Somebody needs to touch. Your Echo flew out and was able to start the fight. One more important thing before you transcend though, like, toss your orb out on somebody. Did you have your Harmony on somebody before you went out? Hopefully you did. No, so you just dry transcended. Honestly, even if you threw it on Bap and went out, it takes 3 seconds for it to break. Even while you're here, as long as he has line of sight on you, that orb stays, and it makes a big difference. Do your best to get an orb on somebody. Ideally, Discord and Harmony, but as long as one orb is on somebody, you're locked in that Transcendence for what, 8 to 10 seconds? It goes a long way, since especially because you leave your Baptiste too. Just something to keep in mind for next time. Big Zenyatta tip. Very aggressive post-Transcendence, but what you did is you actually drew the attention of 3 of them. They got distracted. This Hanzo forgot about you, didn't check for you, so you're able to flank. I would have just focused on killing them, but you get the orb on somebody as you go. That's perfect. And good cleanup. So a couple basic Zen stuff. Obviously, orb before the Transcendence. Think about your positioning post-fights, mid-fight as well. Other than that, you're charging your secondary fires when you're breaking line of sight, so that's good. Pretty good accuracy on the Zen too. And don't forget to orb your Echo. The biggest priority for Zens on who to orb. Tanks are the lowest priority unless they absolutely need it. That's what your Baptiste is for, especially in the Bap Zen. Definitely your Echo and then your Bap. Keep those 2 alive and you're golden. Hanzo as well as a 3rd priority. But definitely your secondary support, your other support, sorry, your Echo, Hanzo priority. I saw you tossing it on your Orisa when it wasn't as necessary. Your Baptiste was beside you. It'd be better suited for somebody else, and you can enable them. It's a permanent free pocket. And then something I do on Zen that's a bit subconscious that I don't really explain as I play them, but I do naturally is I'll actually tend to like walk in line of sight so that I don't break the orb as often as I can. I do it without thinking now, but to explain is like if I know I orbed an Echo here, I won't hug this wall for longer than 2 seconds. I'll pop out here as long as it's in my range. As long as I can see the orb, even though it's not on my screen, the orb stays. So like I'll charge my secondary fire and I'll pop out here. I'll swing wide further back just to ensure that wherever my Echo is, we don't lose it. Especially if they don't commit over the cave, they're just chilling up here. Makes a big difference in Zed stuff. Okay. But in any case, that was a good review. Thank you for submitting. Chat, we're gonna guess what rank TurboSon is, and then we'll play some games. It's time for the SRB. We'll have chat guess a little bit. We'll throw in some guesses, and then you can tell them. Stony, what's up, man? Long time no see. Yeah, I mean, if you're in this game, you probably don't want to guess, but yeah, you're my favorite streamer and YouTuber. Oh, thank you. 34, 33K? I would have said around Diamond as well. How'd you find the idea of a Soul Link? When I did the Nuzlocke for Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon White last week or 2 weeks ago, people mentioned it, and that's how I learned. 4,800, hey! What's up, Bench? How you doing? All right, reveal it to him. What rank are you? You're 3,700 on a main. This scrim is around 34, 35. I would have said mid diamond, actually. That was solid. It was good aim and stuff. Good shit. Thank you for submitting, Turbo.